I'm here. I'm here. Oh my god. The time... There's nothing that moves faster than that timer when you're doing other stuff. Holy crap. Alright, hold on. We gotta restart the game. Hold on. No, just because I'm here, you're leaving? Don't leave. I just started. I'm starting. I'm starting. I'm here. I'm just restarting the game. We're on a... I finally found the solution. It's a really ass solution, and you shouldn't have to do this, I would hope. I found a SIM card provider in Japan. I could just extend the timer, what, just keep extending it, what, forever? I found a SIM card provider in Japan that it sold 50 gigs of data for $28. Which is not a lot of data, I feel like. I feel like you can get a better deal than that. Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't know that you can get a better deal than that. But we can stream with that. That's enough for like 2 weeks? About 2 weeks. Yeah, it's better than you get in the US. Oh, a whole hell of a lot better than $10 per gig. And what it does mean is, if we want to start doing in real life stuff again, we can go outside. Yeah, we can go outside. Would it be cheaper to acquire illegal Japanese residence card? I just don't even know if that's possible. I mean, if it is, hook me up, please. I mean, it doesn't have to be like fully illegal. Like just like a little illegal, semi-illegal. Just gonna check out the village real quick. So we stream time is definitely going to be a little bit different today. We got sponsorship today. Dying Light 2, similar to the vein of Dying Light 1, has been severely patching Dying Light 2 to improve the game after launch. They've just been adding a ton of content patches, and today especially is like a big one. It like changes the parkour system, adds more features in addition to that. We're going to be watching a stream in like an hour and 15 minutes-ish. I remember like literally within the last 2 months watching a video criticizing Dying Light 2 because it was too safe on the rooftops. Either they were playing an old version of the game or they just patched it. Now there are zombies on the rooftops. Am I gonna kill the goat again? We still have the old save. We're just gonna play the old save. I remember playing Dying Light 2. We were sponsored for a little bit for Dying Light 2 when it launched, feeling like the first part of the game was like a little bit too hand-holdy for the tutorial. I wouldn't be surprised if they ended up patching that out at some point as well. Yeah, no, the beginning, there was a lot to get through in the beginning. I mean, it was nice to get some of those tutorials in, definitely, because there were some new things going on. And I'll be honest with you, like, I replayed it a little bit, and, like, I did not remember everything. Like, I did not remember all the mechanics. I think there's dodging and blocking. Am I doing more HR1 carries? I wouldn't mind doing more HR1 carries, but I think I want to do a little, of HR4 things, because, like, I don't have all my keys done. And once you're HR capped, you don't gain any more HR. It gives you some time, like you get some wiggle room, but like I don't want to. I think we might have the keys done. I think I'm close though. I may not be close. Let's see. I'm in an open lobby either way. HR3 or 3-star is probably like the most helpful star rank to be at, because those are quests that I want to do and actually give arguably more HR than 4-star anyways. You know, I was asking Spyro if he could change my online ID from 808 Ilge to Mr. Anus, and he has not done that yet. MR Anus. Please tell me my hotspot isn't going to cause issues. I mean, everything looks good off the hotspot. We have 10 down and 10 up, which is slow, but that's much better upload than we had before. Significantly better. You're getting booted, huh? 35. I feel like we're so close to the HR. Try a reset. No, Bunkos can't get in either. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna leave. Or maybe I can try and join you. Yeah. So is that big tower like your house? I know you're like in a really tall place. That looks like the arena on the right side. Like the underwater arena. Manager, hello. Good morning. What room are you in, Albino? Oh, you know what? I guess I could always... Is that Jordan? Oh. 13? Oh, they have to make a new hub for 3U? I blame the 3DS. We're playing an emulator. Quality of the stream should be a little bit better today. We're streaming at 3,000 kilobits. Didn't Duran only have one horn? I was trying to say he would be better if he had 4 horns. Because Jen has 2. What? Stream didn't die? Oh, we're talking about the 3DS? Oh, okay. I'm like a damaged soul here. Looks like it'll work if I join other people. Maybe I'm just like not suitable for hosting. It's been great. Don't worry so much. It is a constant. It is a constant worry. Well, we're all here. I don't even know what I would want. No, stream should look really good. Actually, stream should look amazing. Because I'm streaming at a high bit rate now. Because I spent $28 on 50 gigs of data. I mean, high bit rate. High relative to what the place is supported. Yeah, I mean... I guess it would be nice to do Jen Moran. This should be much more stable. I mean... Let me see, how's our battery life? %, in 15 minutes? 12% per hour? I did kind of want to do Gobul to upgrade my sword and shield. Why can't I see albino? Why can't I see anyone? Are they there? Are you hiding somewhere? He was at the store on the left side. I couldn't see him. Can you post Gobble? You like that I have good luck? It does nothing for me. It has never done anything for me. It's, if anything, it's been a curse. Oh, hold on, should I be using those there? It hasn't helped me get a plate. Your down speed is good. Albino is also struggling in the internet department. So you sure we don't need any of these? I mean, it seems fine to me. I like the little upside down question mark. Is that actually used that commonly? Was it in Spanish? Supposed to put it at the start of the sentence, right? Money's not that bad. Hyper cute, hello. Good afternoon. Oh, please work. Oh. Skipper shows now you can't run. The game is pretty tough when it comes to that sort of thing. Should really get the double barbecue spit. Okay. I think that's... Man, I'm hoping I'm not going to run into troubles with healing. But with this lance underwater, I think I'll be okay. We've got a decent sword and shield as well, but it's para, and that's not gonna... That's not really gonna do us any good against Gobble. I wouldn't mind be using the Baltsinger, but... I never got enough tickets, and I don't... I don't really want to do the quest with Albino. That quest is hard, man. That quest is hard with 4 people with decent gear. My dream would be that getting them, having them remove scaling in the next Monster Hunter, but I know that's never going to happen. The weapons have different motion values underwater. Some of them do. I think the Sword and Shield has slightly chunkier hits. Who's Guandao? Longsword is just like so problematic in general in this game. Problematic as in bad. You get infinite spirit gauge, which means the little monkey part of your brain that just wants to mash the R button for spirit combos and a finisher is just constantly like activated. It is not the same as Portable Third. A lot of weapons got a little changed up going into Portable Third. Some of them didn't. I think Greatsword is almost the same. I think the biggest change for Greatsword is just visually they make it easier to tell when you're about to hit level 3. It is already bad. Yeah, I think it's infinite gauge and you can keep refreshing red. So it actually ends up being, in my opinion, kind of a boring weapon. Because, like, you're barely interacting with the mechanics. You know? To me, I like it when there's value in the majority of the weapons kit. But, I mean, the damage from Spirit Combo is so much better than normal attacks. You paralyzed him. One Ignator quest away from Cedeus? I don't think Ignator is required. He's just Oregon. But if you want to do him anyways, then yeah, I won't stop you. I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing that they don't let you refresh red with longsword. If anything, it makes it so the weapon's a little bit more interesting. You can kind of time your red utilization. Unfortunately, most, not all, but most longsword mains, if you consider that even a thing, are the most sensitive, saddest people ever, and whenever the weapon is negatively affected in any way, they freak out. I'm sorry if it hurts, but it's true. Not all. You're saying all colors is a bit rough? Arguably still better than what Gunlance had to go through in Generations. You know, Gunlance is literally constantly getting, like, ravaged within the context of, like, game balance. Longsword is, like, always eating good, even when it's still fine. Like in 4U, people still don't like it. We gotta do a longsword 4U playthrough at one point. I don't think I've ever done one. Was Gunlance still solid in 4U? I don't think I've ever really used it too much in 4U. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure people saying it's bad are overblowing it. It was really Gen and Gen U with the heat gauge. And even then, like, as long as you play it around using shelling, and not like all motion value based stuff, it was okay. And like, you're not going to be winning any speedrun records, but the only monster you'll really struggle on is it like Crimson Fatalis? How's the grind going? It's okay. I'm not sure if I consider it a grind. Such a funny word. How's your grind going? We went to the grocery store for dinner last night. Not that eating at a restaurant would be significantly cheaper, but I'm like, hey, maybe we can get a little bit more for less. And we did. And while we were there, we found a box of chocolate bari. And I've not talked about chocolate bari yet. A little ice cream bar, vanilla ice cream bar covered in little chocolate crunchy things. And it's not expensive. It's only like $1 at the convenience store, but it was like 300 yen, which is like $2.50 at the grocery store for a box of 6. And Jen and I were so excited. We're like, oh my God, we're gonna be like chocolate bari kings and queens over here. Buy the box. I still have some. Smallest little chocolate bars I've ever seen in my life. Not bad, but they were mini bars. It was still an okay deal, because if you were to measure, I think, the weight of the mini chocolate bari versus the full chocolate bari, I think you still get more bari. But it was still a little surprising. I mean, I think the game with the worst shot damage commando jab was actually Dose. Literally the game they introduced Gunlance, and it performed the worst. Although, to be fair, most monsters in Dose didn't have that much health. So maybe it works out. I don't know. I don't know that I've ever been able to make a Gunlance in Dose before. It's so grindy. With Try, it always feels like you're getting close to your goal unless you need a Rathalos plate. In Dose, it's like, I guess I need 40 Macalite ore, and it's going to take me roughly 10 hours to mine it. I can get one every 15 minutes. Pretty much, you just need to farm Bizarius. Did I do a run of Longswording for you? I can't remember doing one, but maybe I did. Maybe in an all credits run? Okay, hold on a second. The most recent one, and that would probably have been like, what, like 4 months ago? Maybe a little bit longer. I guess technically if we did another all credits run, like a real one, like we'd have to play through Sunbreak. Sunbreak's not bad, honestly. No, I mean, it's not that bad. Like, the progression is actually fine. I'm gonna hate going through the rampages again. Yeah, you don't have to do any real anomalies. Is it better than GU credits and 3U credits? Well, 3U credits I've never disliked. I've always enjoyed 3U credits. GU credits? Those are the worst. Like, GU credits are significantly worse than Rise. I mean, the fun part for 3 is like when you get Cha-Cha and Kayamba, you do technically get access to Bracky weapons, although it's relatively late into the run by the time they show up. What am I hoping for in the next Monster Hunter game? For them not to include life bars? I don't want any more quality of life. And I'm worried they're going to start going farther and farther into that direction. Like, people are like, what do you want? It's like, nowadays, it's like, what do I not want? Did I get an invite to the Pokemon Monster Hunter Go closed beta? I've heard what's in it. You can, in theory, add Try and Dose to all credits now? Well, we've, there's no credits in the online in Try or in Dose. And so, I mean, I've always done Try and Dose in the all credits, because Try and 3U have different credits. 3rd gen absolutely gets the most representation in an all credits run. The only thing I wouldn't do next time is, like, you don't get new credits in Monster Hunter G. So it's either Monster Hunter or Monster Hunter G. Monster Hunter Freedom. Dose. Freedom 2. Freedom Unite. Freedom Unite's tough. Freedom Unite is a lot. Then Try, Portable 3rd, 3U, 4U, Gen U, World Iceborne, Rise, and now Sunbreak. Freedom Unite, you just gotta kill 100 Kutku. That's not too bad. Just kill 100 Kutku. Jiggy Hungave, this gives you good luck. Oh damn. Can you get that? For post game? Do you need to do Rise Village? No, but it's faster. It's definitely faster than doing the hub. I don't know. I mean, for you know, for credits, you're just doing all village anyways. You know, you can definitely beat low rank village in one day, easily, 4 hours or so. If you're really doing speedrun strats. Rise Village is... I mean, technically, you have to do the Rise Village, right? Literally the credits. But we've always done... The few times we've done Rise, we've always done it up to Norwa anyways. Yeah, maybe that's a good idea. Maybe after we finish our playthrough on Try, and I don't know how long that's going to be, we can do another all credits. What would be a challenging Corpus Light online Dose and Try? I mean, it wouldn't be. I mean, I mean, it's going to take so long, you know. Especially if you're going to put the time in to Try online, like, you may as well start considering just doing, like, a full guild card. Because it's going to be several weeks. The only other thing you could maybe conceivably do is include them in the next All Monsters challenge. and be like, well, technically it's a different type of the monster. I mean, we could do a true all monsters challenge. Every monster, every game across the whole series. It would take a year if we were using new characters. It would take over a year, probably. I think last time it went from like September until like April. It was like 7 months. You know, gonna restart router. It's been fine. I'm fine. I saw 0 lag. No. It was fun to watch. It was okay content. I don't think it was bad content. I mean, at the time that we did it, we had like what? Rise was out. Sunbreak was not out. You know, we could have kept doing alternative, what HR are you? 1? Alright, hold on, let's do the... Three years of GU Crimson Fatalis runs. That took like 3 days. Until we could find something that worked. Here, we'll get a little. We'll get you a little juice in your body. It was hard. I mean, it was made particularly hard because we were using Valor Gunlance. And it's not like Valor Gunlance is bad. It's just specifically that Fatalis quest with Gunlance. Like, you just didn't have the damage. Like, the damage just wasn't there. It wasn't an issue for anything else. And I think, I mean, I don't know. Of all the Valor weapons, I think Gunlance is the most fun to watch. Because you get a guard point, and I think that looks really cool. And it's not severely overpowered, and it's a moveset that's never really quite been replicated. Gunlance and Double Cross look stuffed. It's got some neat things going on for it. The anti-aerial skill is really interesting from its flinch potential. Wet Dogs, hello. This is the quest. It's probably the best quest to farm at HR1 or 1 star. Depending on the group, if you've got 3 people, it might be the best quest to farm even at 2 star. It's great because it doesn't even shy away from putting 3 monsters. I mean, we're all like crying and sniveling that modern Monster Hunter ever gives us 2 monsters at the same time. If I can only spawn 2 monsters and try, nope. Because you could be fighting a Kuropeka with something else in the arena, and it could summon a 3rd monster. So you can have like a Kuropeko, a Baroth, and a Devil Joe all in the same area. I thought he was dead. You have a memory of waiting for the Great Jaggies to spawn? It's possible that this quest is different than the original. Because when Spyro had to recreate the quests, because they are not included in the game, the event quests are server-based, he probably placed the 3 Great Jaggies at once in Area 4. So, he possibly juiced the system a little bit. I'm not complaining. Where'd they go? There's one. Friendship is the Mandela jet. I mean, you guys are probably right. So it might make this quest particularly good for grinding because you don't have to wait for all 3 to spawn. It's also technically a little bit more difficult. Yeah, there's a high rank. Well, is that quest in this game? The Jigia, high rank Jigia quest that always spawns a Devil Joe? I know that's definitely a 3U quest. Great Jaggy quest. Well, Devil Joe can just spawn, I think, in every quest. We had a Rathian quest yesterday where, as I was falling down to the area to pursue a Rathian that had run away, Devil Joe just popped out of the ground. They didn't even say if it was a Invader quest either. I think she just showed up. This quest is good for money too. You could pretty safely sell all of your Great Jaggy parts. And then you get 8,000 Zenny by default. Which is, like, not bad. Parts sell for 100 each. They sell for more than that. It's like 300 each. It's not a lot. Broken cut, everything that Ignactor. It's hard to get all the legs. And the beak. Without it dying first. Crouch to carve. If it's only one carve, crouching isn't any faster. It's only if you've got, like, I think 3 is probably the break point where it makes sense to crouch. Okay, that's 180. That's 580. That's 350. And then you get all these screamers. Screamers are good. You can get mystery charms. Not bad. I think I already have a level 2, but I'll take another one. Can you give King Frills his points? I think you can in 3U. I don't think you can in this one. You have advanced bear off. You don't know what makes him advance. I think I saw that one too. I'm the only screamer you need. It's okay if you watch other screamers. I'm not the jealous type. Bomb casings, sap plant, and stone. If you're fine, I'm fine with just keep killing this Goble, man. I want to upgrade this sword. How close are we? Not really, but hey, Rome wasn't built in a day. Although, when Nero burned it down, did it burn down in a day? How did that work? You have advanced Goble too? Yeah, we'll do him. Exchanger. Please give it to me. How long did it take to build Rome? Like most cities, it probably took a long time to get it where people are like, all right, I guess we're done building Rome. You know, the aqueducts, I believe, are still up, right? The roads in Rome are still there. How come we got to keep fixing our roads in the US? I blame the trucks. The trucks that barrel through my state, not paying any taxes, destroying our highways. And then we're like, ooh, that's okay. We'll just charge a gas tax. And then they never buy gas in our state anyways. Because the nearby states that charge tolls on their roads can afford to have cheaper gas. Yeah, no, I mean, Rome definitely had different traffic going on. I'm not going to get into it. I don't want to start screeching about highways at 2:30 in the morning while Jen is sleeping in the room. Should we look to Rome to solve our highway problems? Absolutely. Yes. Also, Condor, I must be getting you before you leave to work. Is it the morning on the West Coast right now? No. 1 p.m. on the West Coast. 1 p.m. on the East Coast. 10 a.m. on the West Coast? You're at work, I see. You pooping? You on the toilet? They just able to have me up on a screen. Unbotched public transportation system. So nice, man. Trigoble's bug doesn't have a weakness to fire? This is the first I've ever heard that. I've never heard that. I might have forgotten bombs. I wasn't kidding about the bloom. The bloom's real bad. I mean, you should be able to use the same settings that I did to remove the bloom. Check the Discord for any pinned posts that talk about the code to get rid of the bloom. Next stream is 4 a.m. Yeah, this is a weird stream time. You could thank Techland and their sponsorship for Dying Light 2 today for this 2 a.m. stream. It's a way to knock Giganox off the ceiling. I think bounce bombs are in the game? You could bounce bomb them. Yeah, I mean, I don't remember ever reading or ever actually independently testing that he didn't take fire damage. I know Spyro has a overlay for monsters' health that he can toggle. He could test it. I mean, I guess he would just test fire shot compared to like any other shot, like a normal 1 or normal 2. See what did more damage. I would be surprised, honestly, if he was bugged, because you got to remember, like, the version of Try that we got was like a follow-up version from what Japan got, so they did try to balance the game a little bit. Like, allegedly they buffed Alatreon's status resistance. Because he was even weaker to status on the Japanese release. And they didn't do it enough. Try have like 13 large monsters. I think it's like 18. We could name them all in chat. Good morning, Assassin Fox. Great Jaggy. Kuro Peko. Royal Udroth, Baroth, Gobul, Great Baggy, Rathian. Trying to like go in order. Ignactor, Uragon, Deus, Devil Joe, Rathalos, Genmoran. I feel like I'm running out of monsters. Barioth. 13. Diablos. Legiacris, we're up to 15. Giganox. 16. I think I mentioned Rathian. At least 16. There's probably 1 or 2 more. People talk like, oh, that's not enough monsters to fight. I know what you did in Monster Hunter Rise. You farmed Narwhal for 20 hours anyways, alright? And then never played the game again. Tell me there's not enough monsters. If it's so easy, solo online. Then talk to me. I'll give you a little badge. Rollits aren't ready for try. I'm not gatekeeping, it's just the truth. Rast and Diablos, the only old monsters in the game? Pretty sure. That sounds right. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. You're a worldlet though? You're doing great. That's not true. Because you said you played Try when it came out. You don't feel like playing Try when I have free you? I wouldn't go back and play Try for the village alone. If you're going to play the game at all, it's got to be because you want to play the online. So in that regard, it's great. If you really don't like playing with other people and the online doesn't interest you, I get it. water combat is kind of messed up. Oh, Elatrion, that's 17. Oh, God. This is so much damage. Consuelo, hello, good afternoon? Morning? Evening? It's currently 7:30 Central European time, right? I don't think did we forget Gobel on that list? Gobel is not on the list. It is 18. And I originally said 18, right? I'm literally never wrong. No, I wouldn't. Yeah, I mean, I'll full stop. I mean, do not. I would not try to solo this hub. 18's not that bad. I mean, you know, barring Great Baggy, arguably, they're all unique monsters. Well, I mean, Devil Joe's also only online. Deus is only offline. No, Ragi was added in Portable 3rd. Never get it with 18 monsters in 2024. People would freak out. People would freak out. Need more content! Not enough content! World have 20 at launch. God, I don't want to have to go through all of them. I gotta go through all of them? World likely had more than 20. Great Jaggy, Kulu, Pookie Pookie, Baroth, Pirito. I'm just gonna start naming things. Tobikadachi, Anjanov. I mean, that's just low rank alone. Lomu. Tsuyaku. The question is how many of them can kill you? You're very unlikely to get killed by anything in the 1-star other than Anjanov? Tobikadachi? 31 large? That was probably deliberate. To get over 30 to get people so they wouldn't tweak. The only issue on launch with World was like how not bad Tempered was on launch. Probably tripled you? I mean, if he Thunderblights you and then hits you at all, it's very easy to die. I still die to him occasionally on a speedrun. It's very easy. Stuns in World are like not forgiving at all. 36 by the end? Oh, yeah. Devil Joe, Lunastra, Colt. Well, it's got added. Oh, the 2 Leshens. Oh, and Behemoth. Catch there. What an interesting game. Crystal Kulu. I mean, he is pretty unique. That's weird. Why is he running here? The Crime Crystal Coolie wasn't repeatable. It'd be neat if they gave him, like, a special weapon or a special armor that involved the crystal. Like, that crystal and a hammer would be really funny. He's got a funny animation of getting stuck in a pitfall trap. Is this emulated? You can do it on a real console. How long was this? 16 minutes? If we're real fast, I've got time for one more of those. I'll have to bring bombs to speed it up a little bit. Is there some trick to Whiskers? I've gotten 0. Do you have to carve his face? I would love 18er Gigante in the next Monster Hunter. It just doesn't feel like it drops at all. Fond memories of Try. It's still a good game. It's a challenging game. To fight Primal Morb Xeno? It's an interesting fight. You know, maybe we'll do something. Do something a little bit faster. What? Oh no. Well. I guess if you want to post something. I don't know if Albino's router died on him. Yeah, you don't get nearly as many openings in Try. I think negative armor skills are cool. Minus 10 cents is actually, like, nice. Download issue is back. Oh, I'm so sorry. We've got like 15 minutes, and then we gotta watch the stream. We should be able to do this in 15 minutes. With the two of us. You're gonna have to start playing off your mobile data soon, like me. I know. It's so bad. The only thing that's annoying is you can't top up the SIM card. You got to reinstall it every 50 gigs. It's an eSIM, so it's like not that annoying, but like I don't have to go out and buy it. But I still have to like reactivate it every time. I just think negative skills are an interesting consideration. Like, you can get stronger using a full set at the expense of the built-in negative skills. I don't know. I just think it's neat. You know, I would think that we're at the point now where most of the people buying video games grew up with Kuropeko and not Yankaku and want to see him come back. Yeah, I mean, you know, mixed sets almost always get rid of your negative armor skills anyways, and are more efficient in general. But even so, the majority of people, probably even back then, but use full sets. I remember Christian always used to recommend people use full sets. He's like, you're never going to be able to figure out how to count to 10. Want Gypsero's back? He's a good one. People want Yankaku back over Kuropeko. They took a poll for Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate, and they're like, or 4. I think it was 4, not even 4 Ultimate. Like, what monster do you want back? And people, like, Kuropeko was literally #1 on the list in Japan. Japan is a wonderful country. Beautiful, clean, kind, polite, delicious food. But even in Japan, they've got brainworms. Kazu, same reason. Monster Hunter brainworms. Haku was literally #1 on the popularity list. What did I say? They're just Gen 1 pilled, man. Thought I said Peko. Peko should have been on the list. We get me? Yeah, I mean, brain damage. I'm ready for the presidency. Streamer mauled? You didn't see me yesterday, man. We're going goblin mode. I actually look good. Thanks. It's supposed to what? You look like garbage? Just tell me I look tired. Make it easy for me. I still, when I look at the picture, I don't believe it. That wasn't too bad. 5 minutes? Pookie's a great monster, and I'm really glad we got him. I'm trying to think where Kuropako could have fit. I mean, Kuropako could have fit under the 1 star. His face that was like this. It was like that face. Three-star Barrishinjura, yeah. You hate Hulu? How dare you? Sometimes the compression and angle and resolution of the camera does things to you, and your inner goblin comes out. 250. Let me just check to see if the event is live. Soon. They're getting ready. 9 minutes. Look, we can butt blast one thing. What event? The stream is sponsored by Dying Light 2. That's probably okay. So we're gonna be watching their live stream. Thank you, Techland, and everyone who went into making Dying Light 2. Baby a Cantor? I'm trying to think what the hell Baby a Cantor is. I don't know. I feel like Ichinose was like, I could fix the monster. And his version of fixing Giratodus is giving him a roar. Nobody likes Giratodus. Don't. There's like there's not a child alive that has like a little figurine of Giratodus on their desk and is like, I love you, Giratodus. Goddamn mudfish. Beetodus is amazing. Beetodus is fixed Giratodus. Just have Beetodus. World Geototus or Rise Geototus? I mean, yeah, he's a little bit better in Rise. Geototus isn't that big, but he does do real attacks. he's an interesting case of a design of a monster being made around the new gimmick. So, like, wall banging him is very helpful. And is like, you know, kind of like the tutorial monster for Iceborne. I mean, it kind of makes sense. Really, either wall banging him or tenderizing him is okay, because his normal hit zones are bad. Kind of bad. Or you wall bang him and then you get access to his legs. Baby Gravios. You mean Bizarios and Rise? I was so confused. I'm like, what the hell's Baby a Cantor? Tigrex? Useless monster? I don't know. I mean, at the very least, he had an interesting gimmick with having to be heated up. And you could jump into the air and throw bombs at him and it would pop him out. I thought that was neat. I mean, base Rise is just confusing. I mean, there were so many typos and bugs and stuff that went months before being fixed. I don't know what was going on there. I'm sure the Bovid situation made things harder. But what can you do? Excited Baldur's Gate got its release date moved forward? You think it'll be more polished as a result? Pretty polished now. Wait, moved forward, not back. The thing that's funny to me about Baldur's Gate is like they have the option to like let Twitch chat choose your dialogue options. That seems so bizarre. You may as well just have a random number generator. We're gonna watch Techland's stream now for Dying Light 2. Just give me a moment to switch it over. God, the screen is so bright, it's like the light. Light of God. Okay. Not muted.